Back on the road again. Today we're at Eagles Crossing in Missouri. This is the number 9 rated course in the world, so of course I had to stop by and play. They have a great disc shop here. One of any kind of disc you would ever need. Plenty to stock up before your round. Trust me, you're going to need it. This course is very challenging. There's a lot of OB, a lot of tight lines, and you have to be very precise with your throws. There are 3 different tee pads to choose from. I chose the middle, which is the white tees. Starting off on hole 1, it's a par 4, 588 feet. I was able to par this hole. Originally, I didn't plan on taking much video. I really just wanted to experience the course, but my wife was able to sneak in a few videos here and there. This is my drive on hole 4, par 5, 777 feet. Somehow, I didn't hit any trees on this, and I got extremely lucky. There are a number of trees scattered around this hole. The basket is on a downslope with OB in the back. I needed this forehand to put myself into a birdie look. And that's right, we cashed it. Only one of 2 birdies on the entire round. This is my drive on hole 6, 642 feet. Decided to play it safe with a rock off the tee. Ended up taking a bogey, which put me a 2 over on the round so far. Hole 7, it's a par 3, 321 feet. I decided to take the hyzer route over the water, and it actually worked out. I was short, but safe. An easy approach up gave me a tap-in par. This was a featured hole that had a large retaining wall facing the water. This is hole 8, par 3, 350 feet. I figured the hyzer line worked well in the last hole, why not try it here? Well, I actually ended up going OB. After taking several drops, I ended up taking a triple on this hole. Hole 9 is a par 4, 603 feet. I got lucky here and clipped this tree and came straight down in the middle of the fairway. On this shot, I was throwing my trusty rock and just trying to lay up and get my par. Unfortunately, I left myself plenty short and ended up going OB. I was able to salvage a bogey after my drop. I am now 6 over heading into the back. Number 10 is a long par 5, 777 feet. It is a low ceiling. You want to be on the left-hand side as you get closer to the basket. I mostly threw my rock and my putter as I started to get closer. I got a 6 on this hole, took a bogey. Coming up, we have hole 11. It's a par 3, 306 feet, downhill. It was hard to judge how hard to throw my shot. I ended up throwing the rock and got a great skip left inbounds with lefting a long putt and a tap-in par. On the course, there are several statues scattered around. On this hole, there was a giant Buddha. Next is hole 12, another featured hole. Par 3, 315 feet with a small pond you have to clear. If not, this large anaconda will come out and grab your disc. I took a long time selecting my disc here, mostly because I didn't want to lose one in the water. I ended up going Destroyer, which I needed about 300 feet to clear the water. And yes, I got lucky and landed on the bank. Unfortunately, I missed the putt. Angry putt incoming. Nailed it, but I was able to escape with a par. I don't have any film of hole 13, but I remember throwing a great leopard shot that gave me a tap-in birdie. On hole 15, I thought this was the easiest hole in the course. 309 feet, wide open, an easy little hyzer rock shot put me in great position here for a look at the bird. Unfortunately, I could not capitalize. Hole 16 was not my friend. It consisted of several islands that you had to throw to with lots of OB. It's quite possible I was too distracted by all the statues on this hole, or the fact that it was right next to the gun range. But I was able to keep it away from this gator. After taking a couple drops and avoiding this snake, I was able to putt in for a double. On to hole 18. This is the hole we saw driving in. 651 feet. Gotta clear this water. Went Destroyer. Turned it over perfectly somehow and stayed inbounds. For my next shot, I was trying to lay up, but unfortunately I did not give it enough and ended up going OB. After the drop, I just decided to send it at the basket. Luckily, I didn't know how much was OB up there, or else I probably wouldn't have done this. I ended up staying in bounds and gave myself a look at the par. Mostly I was just trying to lay up and stay up top there. Didn't want to get a bad kick down. This is a course you must play if you're in the area. You do have to pay to play, but it is worth it. The course layout, the overall design, and attention to detail is second to none. It is very challenging and very humbling. At the end of the day, I ended up shooting 10 over, I was happy with the way I played and want to come back and play it again sometime.